our fair share of contracts as tax holders. So now, one of the things that Drew, and I might add that as you work and move around other agencies in the country, that the United States Black Chamber of Commerce is the premier operation that fuels contracting for African American businesses in America. So with that said, it would seem to me that we could fashion out some type of creative way that we can ensure that we up that now. You know, we don't have to jump over the moon, and we can just move it up 2 or 3 percentage points. See, you know, it's not trying to get an upper hand on anybody. We're just trying to get to the playing field. So I mean, I just can't let you guys leave with this conversation being as generic as it is, and with us being underserved as we are, as African American businesses. So is there anything creative in your book of tricks that you guys can come up with and work with Mr. Busby and the U.S. Black Chamber that we can change this dynamic in America?
Well, let me offer ourselves as an example. We have been tracking not just small business or minority women-owned business, but by race, ethnicity, and gender since 1989. It has been transparent. That has made us very accountable to ourselves, to the business community, to government in terms of, you know, sticking to the plan. I believe in accountability. I believe that people will do things the right way when it's transparent, when it's out there for all to see, comment on, critique, criticize, offer suggestions. We report monthly, and we break it out by black. I come from the generation that says black. Okay. Black, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, and women. And then we do another statistic where it's a kind of a crossover between race, ethnicity, and gender. But we do this. Now, I think as everyone knows, in the government you can't make contracting decisions based on race or ethnicity or gender. So the trick for us, at least, is to make sure that the businesses that we are interacting with that are interested in doing government work with us are competitive, and we're going to help. We help them. But I think getting back to the point, and what I think makes it work when you have laws that prevent you from making decisions, you know, based on race, ethnicity, and gender, is when you report it, when you're transparent with it, when you're out in the open with it, and where it's there for the world to see how you're doing. So, you know, you say one thing, but what are you doing? And here we show you what we're doing.
Okay, and then let me, before I go to the audience, is there any reason why the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce cannot be a certified small business and have a contract with your agency to do outreach and training?
Oh, you have to be for profit.
Got to be a for-profit. So we got to create a for-profit arm in order to do business. All right, questions? I can take about 3. I see my board member, Mr. Clay Hammond, over in the corner, looking dapper.
Hi, how are you? I know there's a federal hospital association, Mark Holliday, a solution might be for Aubrey's question is, you have matchmaking sessions all around the country. Can you partner with us to do regional sessions to get our member chambers involved so we can get those direct entrepreneurs to you?
We don't have a problem whatsoever. We have 10 regional offices who I have counterparts in each of those offices, and each office does outreach, so we would be glad to do that, believe me.
For FDIC, all you got to do is call us and invite us. We'll be there.
Same thing with the Department of the Interior. I don't see why not.
Next question. Here, right here in front.
I just want to say, I met with all 3 of them.
Mickey.
I've never met him in person. We've had tons of conversations on the phone. You met Patrick down at
He is in Urban League in New Orleans.
Right. Also, Mark Howard with Senator. And one of the things I want to say on is that one of the things I say about your agency is that y'all are hidden, y'all directors basically do have a vision and do kind of push it to the envelope more so than the other agencies. Some of those agencies that all we're talking about who don't have that kind of thing are the ones that I'd like to see us be able to bring to the table. isn't there some kind of a goal that needs to be set by any contractor that's above $600,000 that they must seek? And if they don't find, tell you why they didn't find a subcontractor working with them on that contract? And secondly, in terms of this whole piece about being able to get involved and figure, one of the things I think your office is starting to do is webinar. Well, we don't have to come to you, you don't have to come to us.
Right.
We can do it online. So I mean, that gives us an opportunity then to have relationships where the U.S. Black Chamber members could be sitting in sessions, going through the contract and doing outreach to their members all at the same time, online, nobody has to go in. So I think that would resolve the issue that you're talking about. And if you can respond to that $600,000 self-contract, I think that would talk about the other issue we're talking about.
Let me tell you, from the FDIC
But now, I'm going to
experience,
say this now. Your office is much more approach.
we're robust. We're very robust. Yeah, we're out there. Thank you.
Do you guys follow the FAR? You
No,
see, it's a
no,
little
we
bit
don't.
different.
It makes it easiest. It makes it much easier for us.
Right.
We can't set goals on any type of contracting, but FDIC puts language in its contracting policy that we strongly encourage subcontracting, and that if you do subcontract, we strongly encourage you to subcontract with a minority or women-owned business. I can tell you, I won't name any names, but it has penetrated our culture. It's not just Mickey. It's literally every division and office director. Even though the policy says $100,000 come to us, they come to us anyway. But we had an instance where a very large prime contractor was getting a lot of money from us, and they were not subcontracting at all. And our acquisition services branch chief met with the contact person at the prime and basically said, we're looking at all of our contracts now, and with Section 342, we're evaluating, diversity and inclusion with our contracts. And so, you may want to think about subcontracting. And with it, lo and behold, there were subcontracts to minority and women-owned businesses. That's how we do it. We jawbone. But we put it out there in our policy. But I think I can speak for the other agencies here. We're prohibited by law from setting goals, but we can have internal policies. And when we sit down and meet with primes, the contractor, and we've had contractors that come to us with a plan.